All right. Good evening, everybody. Here, I greet you all in the name of Christ Jesus. This is demo that I'm gonna use to teach you people accumulator because demo and the real account is the same thing. You understand? All of them are the same thing and they are working the same thing. So just that a demo is money you cannot withdraw, but rather is a place of you making practice and all that. So right now, this is the rev which I'm talking about, and then but this is demo. And now if you look at it, you will see that this place now is look at it, demo, as you can see, and this is the money that cannot be withdrawn, which is 10,000 USD. And then this is the rev logo up there, which is to show you that actually we are in the rev. And this is, I told you guys, when you come into the rev, you have many options which you can trade. Now we are in options here, and then this is also CFDX. If you want to trade about commodities, forex, that is for CFDX. Now, this is options where you can actually trade. Now, if you want to enter trade, once you open your trade, this is how it will look. This is how real account looks also. For those of you who have had accounts, who have equally created accounts, so this is how it looks. So the thing you're gonna do for me is for you to go to the particular place, this thing now here, deriv trader. So you click on open, 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 open here. So as you click on open, let me click on it. I've clicked open. Right now it has opened, and then where we are is options in trading in the rev, and then we are having a lot of options which I explained to every one of you, but the first one of it is accumulators. Now in these options we have, look at up here, we have accumulators, which is the first one. We have vanillas, we have tubos, we have multipliers, we have rise and fall, we have higher and lower, we have touch and no touch, we have matches and slash differs, we have even and odd, we have under, over and under, all of them like I showed you guys. But we are not reading all those ones. We are looking at accumulator, which is the first one of it. I'm still gonna do video for everyone other out there, like vanillas, tubos, multipliers. I'm gonna do video about them. Right now what we are looking at is accumulator. Now, like I told you, in the rev we have what you trade. We trade synthetic indices, you trade commodities, you trade forex, and then in synthetic indices you have your listing. You can even trade crypto in the rev. You have your indices. These are indices. Let me click. You click here. Sorry, you click here to see all the indices available. So I'm clicking there now. Look at, these are indices which you can actually trade, and as a beginner you are meant to trade the one that do not have 1x. If you look at it very well, you see we have the one that has open bracket 1x and close bracket 1x, which is these ones here, these ones here, these ones here, these ones here, and all of them, they have one edge. So I'm not advising you as a newbie or as a beginner to venture into all these ones. Rather, you should trade the ones that do not have one S, like this, like this, like this, like this. It's like you scroll down, you still see all of them. So, but I'm gonna use the one of let me use volatility 100 index. Now I'm going to trade accumulator. Now this is the when you want to set up your trade. If you look at this, if you don't know, if you can't remember this thing I'm saying now, you come to this guide, you come to that guide here, and you watch it. You watch the video and then see how it goes. But then if you can remember what I'm saying now, good and fine. The next place you should come after you have selected your indices, the next place you should come is here, growth rate. Now this growth rate is all about, let me open it, let me click on it. It's clickable. You click on it and it will open. Now I'm always in 5%. If you look at it very well, we have 1%, we have 2%, we have 3%, we have 4%, and we have 5%. And if you look at all these percentages, they are not the same. A person who is trading 1% will not compare himself to somebody that is trading 50%. Now 1% is a whereby the movement of the indices is very slow. If you put it in 2%, it will be little bit faster, 3 more faster, 4 more faster, and 5 more, which is the highest fast of it. That you will enter trade, the profit will be accumulating fast, like the name accumulator. Now let me come here. The first thing, after you have selected your growth, whether you want to use 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, or the last of 50%, it's all best for you. But as a newbie, you are meant to go with a kind of you are meant to go with a kind of let me open it, 3% being in the middle of it. 3%, and you save it. Now after you have saved it, make sure you always click save to save what you have set. The next place you should come is stake. Now after you have come to stake, you click on it. If you have $10 to trade, like you want to use $10 to trade, because in this accumulator you can even use $1. If you look at this place now, you will see that the acceptable range here is from $1 to $1,000. So you can use $1 to trade accumulator, you can use $2 to trade, you can use 10, you can use 20, you can use 100, any amount you want to use and trade this accumulator, you are good to go, as far as it's starting from 1. So but I will always advise, because of many people will be in fear, many people will say I don't have money, I would recommend you to go with $10 if you don't have much money. But one thing about crypto, or one thing about this deriv, is the higher the amount you stake, the higher the profit you are going to be making. That is one thing about deriv, and also crypto generally. Crypto is all about the higher the amount you have, the higher the profit, the lower the amount, the lower the profit. Now I'm going to enter the market with 100. Let me put 100 here, and I'm gonna save it. Make sure you always click save. Then after you have saved your 100 stake, like you want to enter market with 100, the next place you should enter is your take profit. Please take note of this, your take profit. Do not enter market when you have not set up your take profit. Some people open their deriv and there will be no take profit there, and they will just enter into trade. That will make you to lose very fastly, because there is nothing you have set to hit up your profit. Now I'm gonna click on it because it's clickable. As I'm using 100 stake, $100, make sure your take profit, if you look at this place now, they said the acceptable range here too is 0.01 to 5,900. So you can actually use this $100 you stake above to make 5,900. But that is for the greedy. You understand? That is for the greedy. Somebody will just say, okay, let me put my stake at 5,900 to get approximately 6,000. What if the market was not able to move to that extent to give you that amount? That is how you foolishly lose your money. So I would advise new traders, people who are really interested in making money, to put their stake profit a kind of because you're not greedy, a kind of 10. Let me go with 10. I'm putting $10 here as my take profit, because if you put something high, something big, you are mostly a greedy person and you are mostly to lose your money in the trade. And this accumulator, let me use this opportunity also to explain to you guys. This accumulator, you can lose all your stake. This, as far as accumulator is concerned, remember we have other options: vanillas, tubos, multipliers, rise and fall, blah blah blah. All those ones you can put them, you're not going to lose your money, or you're not going to lose all your money. But in this accumulator, once the thing hits loss, you are losing all your stake. So let's say your stake, as we are going with 100, is 100. If the market goes into loss, you are likely losing the whole of the $100. So that is why you should put your take profit very little, so that you can be taking profit very fast without you losing your money. Now I'm gonna save. I've saved it. Now my stake is 100. My growth rate is 3%. My take profit is 10. Now you come to this place entirely. Look at this beautiful man shaking here. This, you know. So you come to this place, you scroll up first to see it very well. Just scroll up like this. Now this is the main thing you should be monitoring. These things that is here now, let me show you. This and this. See these two barrier lines? We call it barrier lines, please. These are two barrier lines you should be careful and mindful of. And the main of it is this particular guy here. This, you see, this candle that's shaking. Yeah, that candlestick that is moving there. You should be mindful of it. Now, when it goes into, when this thing that is moving here now, this that is moving here, when it crosses this line, these two lines, it is lost. As you can see now, it will shine red, and that means you have lost your money. But as far as it did not shine red, you're gonna be accumulating profit. That is the fact. So, but as far as it's moving between the two lines, you're gonna be taking profit. But once this thing now crosses this line, or whether up or down like this, you are hitting a very big loss and you are losing all your money. So what will you do is to use my strategy. What is that strategy I talk about in accumulator? Look at my strategy here. You watch this thing now. These numbers here now. Yeah, those number that is calculating here. So now if you want to enter into this, these are ticks. We call it ticks. So you have to a kind of sorry about this. You have to be a kind of watching the ticks. Watching the ticks. So if you come to this place now, you will see that you click on that place I showed you now, you see the number of ticks that have happened. Now if you look at this particular tick here, the section of this here, you see that these are very good. This is sessions, as this first one here now, as it's counting now. See that you can't use this first one to compare to this one now that is counting, this session now. This one is 88, why this one is 6. This one is 23, why this one is 11. let me be showing. This is 888. This is sorry, this is 88, and this is 6. You can't use this 88 to compare 6. This is 23, this is 11. You can't use this 23 to compare 11. This is 62 and this is 10. This is 56 and this is 5. This is 39 and this is 40 right now here. So if you look at this one now, this particular one here, sorry, this particular one here, this one now, you will see that this session entirely is a good one than this particular one here. So what you need to do is to always know the burst session to follow. So right now I'm removing this. You watch this session here now, this session here now, sorry, this one now here. You watch it very well. Is it actually this first one now? Is it good? This one, 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 is it good? If they are high in number and the particular counting one is also high, which is this particular one here, if they are in high number like 20 something, you can jump into trade. Remember, your take profit is very little and your stake is high. Very fast you are going to make your profit. So you have to be monitoring this man here counting. If it has crossed 20 like this now, you are likely to hit a buy low. So I'm going to enter trade now. I've clicked buy. So right now I'm in trade. You can see, because I'm in 3%, you see how it's going. So I've hit my profit. If you can look at up there, profit of 12.55. So why is it going so very slow? Because I use 3% here, 3% here. So had it been I use 5%, it could have been going fast. So let me use 5%. Sometimes 5% is very risky. You are likely to lose your money. But let's take the risk because all traders are risk takers. So I'm going to use, let me click on it and put 5%. I'm saving it. Now I will watch this. I will watch this. Likely when it is in 20 something, I will enter the trade. Right now is in 50. It can easily cut. So if you enter trade now that you see it has cut and it shines red, you have met your loss. So you just have to watch this number that is counting here. When it is in 20 something, you can easily enter trade. That does not mean it will not cut in 20, or it can cut at any number. It can cut in 0, it can cut in 1. But I'm telling you that the best time to enter is when it is in 20 something, because that time it has gathered momentum of strong movement, and being in a smart move, your take profit being little, you can take your profit instantly. That is just the fact. So whenever you have watched it that he has closed this, you come to this place and click buy. You click buy. I'm clicking buy now. You see I'm in 5% though. I'm in 5%. See how fast it's going? See how far it has given me profit instantly. It has given me. If you look at the first one, it did not move fast like this. It was moving very slow, but this was very fast to give me the $10 profit. So right now, just within some minutes, I've made 20 USD. Remember, it's 10 point something, so I've made $22.80. If you look at my balance here, remember this is demo. Look at it, 22.80. So that is the fact about this accumulator. So just use this strategy and you are going to make a lot of money for yourself and for your family and for everybody around you. So that is the fact. So join now if you have not joined. Register with the link in the group. If you don't have the link to register, message me to give you the link. You register. After registration and your verification, make sure as you are registering, you are putting your name correctly the way it is in your national identification number, so that in terms of verification it's not going to be a problem. So after you have registered and created your real account and get verified in the same process, you will deposit. So it's now less for you to determine any amount you want to deposit. If you want to deposit $10, is good. If you want to deposit 20, is good. But I always recommend people to start with 100 USD. Not that other ones are not good, but with 100 USD, you can be taking your profit very fast, very fast, very fast. So somebody with $1 that want to trade with $1 will likely lose the money, because $1 is very little. The higher the amount, the higher the profit. So let's go with a kind of $1. But before you trade with $1, make sure your percent is one. Yeah, set it at 1%. You save it. Then you come to your stake. You put $1. You save it. Your take profit should be one also, or you put it 0.55. You save it. Now you watch the number below counting. At this point, I will not advise you to enter because it can likely cut. I mean, the number here, it can easily cut. So if you want to take the risk by joining now, you take the risk, but it can easily cross this line or this line at this point, and you will lose your money. So what you just have to do is to wait and allow it to count and finish. But some people take the risk. So let's take the risk, because this is $1. If we lose, we lose. I'm just trying to use it to teach you. I'm clicking buy. I've clicked buy. You can see. You can see this is buy. And it's going very slow. Look at it. 0.02, 0.03. Before it will count to give you $1, you have made loss. So I'm closing it now to get a profit of 0.08, which is rubbish. This is cent and not dollar. So that is why it is advisable for you to go with a kind of good amount of money, like 100, or even 10, or even 20, or even a kind of 5, that kind of a thing. But one thing in crypto is that the higher the amount, the higher the profit. And always don't forget to put your take profit. If you use 100, your take profit should be 10. You can go multiple times and take your profit. It can be 10, it can be 20, depending on the number that your spirit is telling you to put. If you're a greedy type, you can still put 5,000. Yeah, you can put 5,000. Yeah, you want to use 100 to make 5,000. Well, or you can put 50, or you can put 5, or you can even put 2. You can even put $2, So you just save it. And the next thing, you see, the number here counted very fast, very big. You see this number here, it's counted very, very high. Look at. So somebody that started it with 1 could have accumulated a lot of profit. But no one can determine the highest or the lower the number can go. So, but the fact remains, one, it has clauses, um, the aspect of 20. And another place you watch before entering trade is this 4 set of numbers. If you look at it now, this one is good, this one is good, this one is good, this one is here is good, this one counting now is still good. Now this is to show you that market is good. This to show you that market is actually good, and you hit up your trade. But when it is 0, 1, 5, 10, rubbish numbers, please, the market is not good. You are likely to lose your money. You understand? That is the best strategy to use and make your money. So I'm clicking buy. You can see in 31 it hits that loss, but I'm not gonna give up. I didn't enter trade, so I'm gonna click on buy. Remember, I'm using 100 to get to. I've clicked buy. Okay, I've taken my profit. That was 1% growth. So let me use 5% growth in terms of 100 take profit. So I'm clicking buy again. Just one click. Uh, that is $2 profit. Oh, sorry, I didn't save 5%. Sorry, I'm saving it now. So that should be just one click. Yeah, once it goes, it gives you $5 profit, because once it's 100 and it's in 5%, just one movement of the coin is $5 profit. So that was just it. God bless you for following me. God bless you for watching, and God bless you for sharing to others. Let's make money together. This is deriv, where you can make money for yourself and change your life. So give it a try. If you don't know how to go about it, you can message me and I will guide you through. So we all make money together and live in a good life. So a lot of people are complaining I'm not making money. Stop using your phone in watching videos and wasting your data. Rather convert it to something that will be giving you money, and you will not be depending on anybody. You see that your life will change. You will be off independent of anybody. In fact, you'll be sorting some problems around you, and you pay your school fees and take care of yourself. So why are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Join this and never leave to remain the same. So if you don't know how to go about it, you can let me know. I'll guide you through. I have a lot of people I'm guiding. So you're not gonna be the first, neither will you be the last. Shalom. God bless you.